All producers on Earth wonder one day how the hell those guys got that sound. So let's break this down in 3 quick steps. Step 1, browsing and curating samples. First of all, we are not starting from a funky music sample base like we would do for some Daft Punk style or Cassius or some guys like that. The style we're exploring today is very particular. It is identified as a French touch, but it has its own sampling DNA, and it comes from horror movies. To be more precise, we are looking into Italian-French horror movies from 75 to 1980. The real base material, you will find it in records such as Goblin, François de Roubaix, Jean-Jacques Perret, Fabio Frizzi, and so much more. I'm also sampling some Nigerian disco. Yes, you heard well, Nigerian disco. So Steve Monite, Only You. From there, I'm catching all the spices, laser sounds, white noises, voice pieces. So you will see the breakdown in a minute actually. So take your time, watch a couple of old horror movies, preferably B movies, the real bad ones from this period, and hear sounds, get inspired, and have fun playing some music. Step 2, slicing and effects. So let's break down how this is made.
First of all, you can follow this tutorial without having this hardware or without having any hardware actually. You can do this with a computer or mouse with this and any DAW. Okay, so let's check each track really quick. So boom tack, bass, hard synth. This is the whole pad we're gonna dive into with all the samples. So next we have the screaming synth. On this pad, I'm gonna play it as it is, and then I'm gonna remove each effect, and you're gonna see where it comes from. So this is the intro, so we're good with that. Then this one, later on, we're gonna use it as a pumping thing. So it's gonna be chopped by the kick. So let's go in detail because, as I told you, it's not as simple as that. So here we're gonna bypass the effects here on this guy. So this is the original sound versus the effect sound. So here you hear it's really going super tough. Here I'm using Freak, but you can use any Overdrive plugin that you want. Actually, Freak is a little more than Overdrive, so it's also modulating. So if you hear really well, see, it's an Overdrive, but very musical one. So anyway, let's go next. This one is really nice. So let's see where it's coming from. Whoa, there is a hit behind it. That's really great. This one is really cool. So somehow I ended up keeping just this part here, and I'm not keeping even the hit. So here we keep just the raise. So this one, I love it. So then we have this guy. So I think we should start going a little deeper in the effects. So this one, you will be surprised to hear the original. So this is the one. This is Goblin, by the way. Okay, and then I went a little crazy on this one. I went like this. This is a pure mashed potato, but if you hit really short, you see, you have a very nice release. So, of course, this doesn't work. This is interesting. So, it was not hard enough, so I even added some freak on top of it, and hear the difference. So this is extremely wide and deep, and if I go there, it's still very compact. You still have the frequencies, but it's some kind of narrowed, it has some kind of resonance. I really love this plugin. I'm not sure what you guys are using for Overdrive, but this freak, it makes music, simply. Okay, so next. Okay, so this one has a LFO sync. So you see, just tweaking this button, you start getting ideas. And the cutoff is doing some crazy shit here. Sorry. So here, this is very cool because you have the cutoff, and then the LFO is coming in really when you hit the dip of it, you know, and then you open again. So just this pad and this button, it's already on its own a playground. So you can, yeah. So the point is to prepare a lot of things like that we're gonna play with. So next. Okay, so what is this guy here? Funny enough, I don't even remember what I'm sampling myself. Okay, so let's play it longer, and just to see what it is. Okay. Okay, I think if we play it normal speed. Okay, so that was the thing. Okay, so here I'm using just the guitar slide at the beginning. So then I moved it here. Okay, and then that's it, I think. So I use it just as a hit. Okay. Okay, so let's cut it clean up. Okay, good. So next one. Wow. So this one is heavily saturated. But you know what? It's on purpose. So let's bypass the saturation. That's a very interesting pad. It could be used as a clean one, but since we are making teenager music, this is the way. Next button. Okay, so this one, it has a very nice grit. So this is without effect and with effect. And let's see what is this sample. Okay. This is from Zombie, actually, the movie Zombie. Fabio Frizzi, if I remember well. So here I just kept this very first note. As simple as that. Okay, and last one. So this last one is a detune of the other one, and it's used as a hit. Okay, so the full pad we have. We can say that this is a perfect chaos to deal with. So let's continue. So next. Okay, so this is synthesizer sound as well. Let's see how it sounds without the effects I added. Okay. Okay, so without effect, it's completely different, as you can hear. So here I added this guy again, so Freak. And I'm telling you, this overdrive, which is not only an overdrive, once again, it's also modulation. It's very musical. You see, from you don't really damage the sound. You just land somewhere else nice. As I told you, it's never enough. So Supercharger. So yeah, it feels a little more compact and crushed, and a little EQ just to get some frequencies back. Okay, so here, different group, different sounds. And you know what? I think from all those guitars, I did not use any, but if I develop this song, I think at some point I'm gonna enter some guitar samples at some point. Just for the short demo, I didn't have time to develop this part. Okay, so from this pad, I'm using this. Oh, very hard to recognize what this is, so let's remove the bit crushing here. Okay, that's actually a guitar. So if we go back to how it was, okay, so everything is in the frequency tweaking here, and a little bit of the beat crusher as well. So this is a keyboard track. This one initially I was aiming to sample something, but somehow I was very happy with the sound I found here. So the original sound is this. And the Guitar Rig 7 on top of it gives... And it's just perfect for this track. So very last group, this one, so mostly sound effects. So I have this here. You can see that I'm using the same Dieter trick here. Yeah, so I remember this sample was a first idea, so it was like... And you know what, you can even start another track with this.
Step 3, jamming for ideas. So let's play with what we've built.
So let's play it with the beat. Nice, but boring. One simple compressor. I'm using Supercharger once again from the same software suite, so without. Okay, I'm gonna play this pad and just start the kick and snare. It's really pumping nicely, as you can hear. So once again, it's very basic, but if you are there, you already won for this style of music. Then it's just a matter of playing around. And let's see if we can get something just with the beat, and let's try to find something. So let's try to hold this guy very long, and meanwhile play with those. Okay, so and you have a beginning of a track. So you see how fun it is to play with those pads. So we can record it and play it. So we're gonna add some ambience here. Where is it? Here. Okay. So then we get okay, it's coming nicely. So this is the bass track. We skipped it earlier, but it's interesting to just spend a minute on it. So it's actually very easy. To tell you the truth, I opened this plugin. I just went into some bass slap presets, and very, very easily I got this. Once again, it's a bit over-processed because this is the style of music. So let me play it without effects. So this is the original one. Then we have Guitar Rig. So the Guitar Rig 7 is like that. So we have a supercharger, solid EQ, and a cabinet here. So we just have more room, actually. So original. You see? And the original is very, very good sound quality. I mean, this is a very high quality sampled instrument. The supercharger is in, of course, with the sidechain input still set on the kick. So, let's play the loop. Now, with this funky bass line, we are really, really getting into the core of this style. Okay, so now, just to conclude, we have enough elements to do something like this.
If you like what you heard and saw in this video, please feel free to subscribe to the channel so you can support me and I will share with you some more music experiences. I will be more than happy to answer your questions about equipment, software, synthesizers, and so on. You can also leave a comment if you want me to explore some more particular music style in the next video. And I'm always up for challenges and discoveries. So I hope you are too, and see you soon.